Okay, so welcome to my week 7 video. We will be taking you through this week's scenario. The first one states that we need to speak about system admin role, and basically it's based on the scenario. Carl is encouraged by your efforts and wants to ramp up development efforts of the bowling system. He hires Ralph, who says he is a SQL Server DBA, to help you and support a small growing team of developers. It doesn't take you long to find out Ralph has a nasty habit. Hey, as long as we are just developing things, I just add all new users to system admin server role. That way I can go out for my deep dish pizza without getting a phone call about someone having insufficient privileges and halting development. You know this natural man attitude doesn't feel quite right, so you decide to take action. So firstly, we are going to speak about system admin roles and why is it important. So we know that with system admin roles, in summary, this role can do anything within SQL Server. This role completely bypasses all security checks. This role can do everything any other role can do more. No, this role can do everything any other role can do and more. This is the most powerful role in SQL Server. Limit is its access to only those who absolutely need it. That is my show 1. And then moving on to question 2. And what it wants us to do is to create a SQL authenticated login for Ralph and add it to the system admin server. So that is what I'm going to do. So as we can see, I already created Ralph, and we have given him a system admin role. And as we can see, he has been created for that. The second part it speaks to is we need to create a query to list the name of each account with system admin privileges and the last modified date. So we want to create a query. So my query is this here. So when we select this query, we should only see the name and the last modified date of all those who have the system admin role. The C says, set up a custom audit job that runs daily and inserts the data from your query into a new table each time. The job should have 2 steps. You do not need to make or use a stored procedure, just use an insert into select. So for this one here, we're firstly going to create a table. The table will be named custom audit dot system sysadmin logins, and we want to see these two, the name and the last modified date of the users, and then we want to insert that into the data into this table. This is part of our job. So we're going to create the custom job, the custom audit job, which is what I've already created here. So we want to look into this to have a look as to how it was done. So I've created the job and we named it custom audit. We have the steps here. The first step shows the table that we need to create. And this is the code that I've used to create the custom audit table. And these are the columns that we need. For this step, we want to, once it's completed, we want to move on to the next step. And then if there's any errors, we want to get this message when that happens. So we're done there. And then we created another step, inserting the data. And we want to look into this as well. So when we insert the data, we're using this code to insert the data into the table we created. This will be our last step. And once this is done, we want to quit the job. So we want to see also that this runs daily. So I've created a schedule and we want to look into that as well. I named the schedule a daily check, and this occurs daily, of course. And this will be at this time when the schedule runs, of course. So we know that is done. So I want to start up my job. Just a moment, let's just see here. So I just want to delete this table so we can see. Okay, before we do run the table, the scenario also speaks about us logging in as Ralph and to simulate his behavior by creating 4 new logins and adding them to the system admin role. So firstly, we want to create that, which is what I've done already on my side. So we just want to firstly log in as Ralph to show that we have created those logins. So once logging in as Ralph, we can see here we created the 4 logins that he had to do, of course, to show his behavior. So now we can run the job. Now we want to run the job, start the job, to see that it will be picking up those logins since they are also assigned to the system admin role. So once the job is started, we want to go back to the Bowling League database and to the tables. Let's just refresh it. Let's see. Oh, no, we didn't run here. Let's just see. Okay, let's disconnect this one. Okay, so I think I ran the wrong job. So let's run the one for custom audit. So let's start that up. Okay, so that's done. So we want to go to the Bowling League and we want to refresh the table. So we should see the table we created with the logins, the system admin logins. So then when we open this up or run it, it should give us then all the users that have the system admin logins, which is Ralph, of course, that we assigned, and then the users that Ralph assigned as well. That will be all. Thank you so much.